How's Tepe's condition?
He's taken a sudden turn for the worse.
I have put out the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Do they really want to die a short life? What the are they? You guys are idiots. Don't use them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts?
I'll go confront the Fatui directly. I'm gonna kill those motherfuckers.
No, it's too dangerous.
I got this.
The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
There's no time for that.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think.
Send me in, Coach. I got this.
I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you. But please, be careful.
Don't worry about it. I got this.
We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Okay, let's go.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory?
Exactly, Paimon. Come on.
Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Nah, we go in, guns blazing, killing motherfuckers left and right. I feel like the Marines at World at War coming up on the beach to save Private Miller. Grab a rifle. We're gonna tear this place apart.
Send one, send them all.
Oh yeah. Oh! Ah, fuck! Die, Fatui, motherfucker!
Incoming.
Come at me. Can't run.
Ow, you motherfucker!
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Higher, higher, pants on fire! Scratch that! Nowhere to hide.
You think your shield's gonna protect you from my damage?
Don't blink!
That seemed to work.
Look at you, boozhound! Think you can bully me?
What an annoyance.
Don't you run away from me!
This first,
And you're done.
the loneliness of death.
Oh, what the hell? I could have been picked this up. I don't even know what this does. Oh.
So, is this what delusions are huge crystal marrow. Now where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito?
Oh shit,
So
you're
the guys
right.
with the mission are...
Rain outlines your victory.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Shaken and stirred. See? Time to go.
Shit, just teleported right away.
Let me amuse myself a little. Look at me. Just once.
More. Shut the fuck up.
Go.
What is this? I'll notice. The situation of Inazuma's civil war is perpetually uncertain. The longer this conflict drags on, the more advantageous our position will be. To deepen the resilience on delusions, to fan the flames of war, and steel the resolve of leadership on both sides to continue fighting. I call upon all available comrades to assist the work of 2nd Naval Lieutenant Nathan and dashing Segamanai's hopes and for a quick victory. If there are any accidents, assist in 2nd Lieutenant Nathan's escape and silence all who might reveal our infiltration into their ranks. This mission is of vital importance to securing our supply of delusions, not a single detail may be overlooked. God damn Fatui.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit. Incoming.
Ah, shit. I didn't even see that. Open sesame! I should probably click square on it.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them repeat the work of the Harbingers! You'll never get out of here alive!
Fuck you and your harbingers.
Stay right.
Oh, come on! Yes, Dad.
This isn't good.
This motherfucker.
Think you can bully me? Diana special! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Hey!
Killjoy, I've only just begun. Miscalculated.
No slacking off! Now listen, you must have a death wish!
Oh, shit!
Don't be intimidated! Lord Harbinger will be here soon!
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines.
Think you can bully me? Don't
Ah,
blink.
this is frozen. Still, they able to teleport. That's some bullshit.
Nowhere to hide.
This body belongs to ice.
You actually managed to find this place.
Scaramouche!
Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them.
No, I want to fight you, you little fuck.
You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
I'm gonna punch you right in your fucking eyeball.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless.
If human life is so worthless, why don't you just kill yourself?
They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions.
While draining their life force?
Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests.
So the Fatui are behind the Vision Hunt decree? So that means they're somehow controlling the Raiden Shogun.
Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
No, I'm gonna kill you.
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
Bro, they're behind everything. This entire game, them and the Abyss.
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Don't you dare mock Tepe. I will kill you.
Hey, calm down!
No, he will die. Fight, 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 fight! Oh my god, they poisoned us!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Fox Mommy!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
3,
Come
2, 1, 1, 2, 3,
Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Did you carry me all the way up here?
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact.
That is a true fact.
Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Paimon, shut up.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
How'd you save me from the Balladeer?
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine? and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant. Would you believe me?
Anything. Yeah, I'd believe that for anything from you, Fox Mommy, yeah.
Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me. No?
Look at... Honestly, I'd just be smiling this whole time like, yes, I'm listening. Oh, I'm so lonely.
Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought.
He's like, no thoughts, head empty. Fox Mommy, Fox Mommy, Fox Mommy. Thank you ever so much, Jay-sama.
I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words.
What, you want me to bow?
The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they?
Yes, I need to destroy them all.
You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that's Songonomiya Kokomi. She really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
Don't worry, you get to meet her in the event. Don't worry about it.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
No.
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
So this is why you rescued me.
You've met her, right?
Yeah, the ceremony.
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes?
Puppet? What do you mean by that? In that place?
Yes. The true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being.
Why?
Her name is A.
A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later?
The one who kicked my ass and took everyone's vision, and I didn't even have the Traveler equipped?
And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
I didn't really see any differences. I thought they were one and the same, but why would you go to such lengths?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
Huh, that makes a lot more sense now, I guess.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity.
Zhongli also mentioned erosion.
You mean Morax?
Oh, you know!
It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liu's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
I'm actually surprised that she knows that, but it's probably good that she does know that.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child.
Yes.
Throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
I'm still not sure what you want me to do.
The truth is, We are on the same side.
Oh yes, of course. You saved me. We're friends.
You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it.
Very well.
The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
Okay.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree?
Do you see what I see? Thanks for this camera angle.
Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
Paimon, don't you see? If you mess her up inside her own world, she'll realize, oh shit, this is all fucked up. I can't do this. Alright, I'm going back to the mortal realm. I gotta get out of my head.
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
Facts. But why me?
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing.
I'm the chosen one?
That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
I guess that is true. The traveler is from another world.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there.
Except for me. That place was scary.
Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Yay. Yeah, boy.
Wait, you're leaving?
Yeah, where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you.
For me.
Come along.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined.
Fox Mommy made it out of her pure memory? I'm impressed.
It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think?
Indeed.
The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
Yeah. Why being hit by collision? Oh! Well, that didn't work. Bruh. Do I just suck at...
Adventure time!
Stabilize!
This thing's a challenge. Wait, that was the actual challenge? What the fuck? Literally just run around in circles. Always keep moving.
Stabilize!
Oh, you failed. one's easy. Watch the middle, watch the middle.
What's the hurry?
Okay, that one got hit. I was being... I framed it. Oh, that one didn't count. I framed it too.
What's the hurry? Cool it!
Whirling snow!
Oh, almost got hit by it, I think. There we go. Easy! I'm a fucking pro gamer, okay? I know what the fuck I'm doing. I really don't.
What a workout!
Yeah, it was a little challenging.
So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
Yeah, explain yourself, Fox Mommy. Explain this situation.
You mean me?
Yes, you.
Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's familiar.
Oh, what?
What? Like Dvalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form.
Very persuaded indeed.
In your dreams.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Huh.
Yeah, Paimon gets it.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say?
I suppose?
A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of Euthymia.
Wow, what a friend.
Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least.
She has taken a very one-sided view.
Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of Euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being?
No.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for Anti-Raiden Shogun training Phase 2.
Phase 2. How about now?
There's a part 2?
Yeah, there's a part 2? Oh, okay, fine. I'll do it.
Much remains
Well, Ayaka's dead.
unfinished.
You wanna... Thank you.
Don't push your luck.
Oh, you... No! I wasn't ready!
Rain outlines your fate.
Scratch that. Let's go.
Watch your eyes, watch your eyes.
I'm here.
I can wake up.
Let's go. Look at you, Bootown.
No, my sword. My apologies. Ha, ta.
I still got hit.
Rain cutter.
Freeze.
Ah, I knew it.
Frostbite.
Stay this close. Ah, I knew it. think it's
Dodge
gonna hit me.
this!
Same ring, no fire.
Diana special! Think you can bully me?
Rain outlines your fate.
Quick, behind.
Sakura swirl!
And when I did not get it. Oh, come on, they move.
Take flight! Witness the power of Gugwa!
This spirit will be frozen in time.
Look at you, Foodhound! Think you can bully me?
Down. Let's go. Easy. What next, Fox Mommy?
We're finally done! How did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
My thank you.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
Paimon, no. Are you stupid?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
See?
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
Yeah, now we can just dodge all her attacks. Maybe she'll get tired if we keep dodging them all.
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you?
Do you want me to answer that?
Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances?
Well, considering they have no visions other than Goro and Kokomi, they're no match for her either.
You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle.
Of course, yeah.
But when they face the Raiden Shogun herself...
Yeah, their heads are gonna roll off their shoulders.
Considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt.
Why,
The
it's truth,
Traveler's
though.
the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary, it is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful.
So what's the plan?
Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests? Paimon's really struggling to understand how you work.